I find myself frustrated with YouTube. Maybe more so frustrated with myself, but I live with that. As you know, this channel is all about PTSD, exploring avenues of getting to the heart of things for those of us who find that worthwhile. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm not very good at coddling, but I am a kind-hearted and sensitive person, I like to believe. I spent a lot of time with Gurdjieff's work and sharing some of that here on YouTube, as well as human design, Jung, and a number of other modalities, I like to call them, and traditions. And I just wanted to open this up today to ask you for some sincere input about what you really find interesting or exciting in this work. And so many of us that go deep, we look for everyone else to wake up and see things like us. And that's really something I'm kind of getting tired of hearing myself say to myself and it's not that I'm resolved at being misunderstood, but there comes a time when you realize this is a very big world. But at the same time, we're like very small components of the overall scheme of the cosmos, you could say. And I find myself at times thinking about some of the work that Gurdjieff did or some of the statements that he made that, we're part of this, what did he call it, organic material that covers the face of the earth. Initially, I found that to be, it sounded kind of silly. But I have to tell you that I think there may be some real potential relief in realizing that the wars and the patterns that we see on the face of the earth are going to continue over and over and over again until people do wake up. And there's no words that I can say, there's no movie I can make, or there's no company that I can start, or athletic endeavor that I could achieve that is going to serve as a model for everyone to wake up. I mean, it's going to happen on its own time. And so, although one point I think in my aspirations, I thought this channel would be about helping people transcend and rise to levels that would involve this awakening, but I now realize how much larger it is than me. And so I'm going to surrender that and maybe look to my audience, which has been growing, by the way, for some guidance on this, some suggestions, or maybe even some other platforms that could be used to expand some of the work that we've started here, because there are some regular returning viewers, and there is a substantial investment that I've made in this that I'd like to see materialize into something that's worthwhile for me, as well as for a larger sector of humanity, I like to believe. So thanks for bearing with me today. I'm kind of rambling, and I'm not reading from some of the old mystic texts the way that I typically do, but I thought it was time, considering all the chaos that we see on the planet today, to be as authentic and as open as possible here and ask for some of your input if you're so willing. I'm Mark Roach, and this is Transcendent, wishing you all the best.